You know, there's really no right or wrong answer when it comes to ethics. You know, it's more whether about you can live with yourself and sleep at night, and it's not letting society crumble into anarchy this morning. CBS News and Vanity Fair just released the results of a poll of Americans and ethics. Here's what they found. 38% of people think slavery was the biggest ethical misjudgment in U.S. history. Yeah, I get that. 20% said the treatment of Native Americans, and only 7% said nuking Japan. You can believe that. 69% of people wouldn't report illegal immigrants living next door to them. 25% would. And
would you?
No. I think that's their business. You know, they want to be in the country illegally. It's not my judgment call. It's theirs.
I remember you were living next to some situation about a year or two ago.
Well, that's just because they were
there was
criminals.
Like human trafficking or something
so
going
they were
on.
Criminals, so yeah, I'm going to say something. 39% of people say it's never ethical to read your spouse's emails. Another 39% say it's only ethical during an emergency, and 5% say it's cool to do it whenever.
I'm with that 5%.
Half of people would let their kids win at board games. 7% would write college application essays for their kids.
No.
And 3% would lie to give them an alibi if they committed a, quote, petty crime.
No.
And finally, 58% of people say that it's unethical to take more than 10 items into the 10 items or less line at the grocery store. Even if you're buying 6 boxes of Lucky Charms, that counts as 6 items,
hey, how
not
about
one.
those, 10 for 10 deals? Then what? Doesn't that count as one deal? Right?
See?
That's what I think.
I knew you would think like that, Stacey.
I'm a little creative.
You're the one. You're the one in the 10 items or less.
No, I only go when they invite me in. Plus, the self-checkout people, that's not for a whole basket full of groceries. That's for a few things.
Yeah, let's cover that for a second, because that's one of the things that really irritates me, too. The self-checkout, isn't that really typically supposed to be kind of the speedy checkout?
It is, and it's for a couple of items. In fact, some stores are now saying, how many items you can have at the self-checkout. That's not for a whole grocery load of stuff.
That's happened to me the last 2 times, because I'm one of those self-checkout people. I want to get in, I want to get out. I don't want to be standing in line. I don't care what the tabloids are saying in the checkouts. I don't care. I want in, I want out, and then it never fails. I have to roll up behind a person that's got 14 carts
in the
full of top ramen.
And they don't know how to work it, and then the lady has to keep coming over and pushing the button.
Yeah, it's like the thing is weighted, people. Yeah. All right? It's a weight thing.
Yes.
So when you scan it, you put it in the basket. And then you don't move your bag until it has a little green light. Because you get the lady over there that's just going, huh?
I got to go shopping with you one of these days.
I'm telling you, I get the most irritated. Because what's the deal? That's their job. Watch for people in distress at the self-checkouts. You ever notice that? They're just like, head in the clouds. They're just like, oh.
The worker, you mean?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, and the people that go through. Yeah, but the workers is like, your job and your only job is to help struggling people at the self-checkout that act like they've never done it before in their life. And it's like, stroll over. And then they punch in their, 47 number passcode. Oh, hang on a second.
Proceed.
I missed a number. Okay, you should be good now. Sorry, I just went on soapbox there for a second.
You did.
Holy cow.
Wow.
Am I okay?
No.
Whoa.
I'm going to go get you.
Hey.
I'm going to go down the street and get you something to eat. I think you're hungry.
Hello. My front hurts.
Wow.
Now my back hurts. Okay.